All right, y'all. Just getting set up here. Welcome back. Welcome back to another mashup, y'all. We are back with round 36. We are back in the building. What's going on, y'all? What is up?
Round
What's
36.
up?
Are you sure it's round 36, dude? Are you sure?
Technically, it could be 37 because we extended last week's. Right? You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Man, it's been 36 weeks of the mashup, man.
Yeah, man. We back in the building, man. We back.
How
All
you
right. What's
been?
going on your way, man? Oh
we
man,
just
been hanging in, man. We had the the heat wave coming through over the weekend.
bruh.
It was like I think we hit like 104, but
We did
every
too.
day I would get in my car, it was like I think the heat index in the car was like 114.
Yeah. Yes,
You know,
sir. Same.
it was bad, but
It's crazy.
I actually got
That's crazy.
I actually got a storm coming through my way right now, and we had one yesterday, so it kind of cooled things down,
Yeah, man. Like, for the Carolinas, dude, like that's we used to the heat, but that's some heat. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some heat, man. Like, I just had listen, man. Like, my air conditioner in my car went out last summer, so I had to have that done, had that fixed. And bro, people, I'm talking about my brand new AC system. People with brand new cars said that they AC system struggling in this heat, bro. I said, yeah, man, that's how it is.
Yeah, right now it ain't no joke. Like, it's almost like a snowstorm to me, because like I don't even bother going out right now. Like,
yeah,
I go out and do what I got to do, but I don't try to stay out in that heat as much, man. It's been like deadly heat, man.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah, man. Hey, look. Speaking of this heat, man. We got a fight coming up this weekend. We
Yep.
got a fight coming, and we got a big title fight too, man.
An important fight coming up this weekend.
Yeah, yeah. This is a
Yeah.
good one. This is a big
Yeah.
one. Wang Cong and Tracy Cortez. I
Yeah.
mean, Wang Cong called for it. She got it, you know. So I like that. But before we get into that, man, I did just watch The Ultimate Fighter. I did just watch that
See,
episode. Are you caught up?
I haven't watched today's episode.
Okay, okay. I'll hold off then, you know, for
Okay.
spoilers.
Yeah,
You know,
spoiler.
I'll let you watch that. But I will say this though, man. This show has been delivering. This season's been delivering.
Yeah. And maybe
Okay.
the show itself has been delivered, but it's the after effects of the show delivering a little bit fast.
Oh, what was that? Oh, you kind of broke up towards the end.
I the show itself is delivered, but the effects of the show delivering a little bit fast.
Yeah. 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 Oh, hold on. You were breaking up real bad there. What's that? Okay. Okay, Gary said today's TUF was good. Yeah, I just watched it. Yeah, I don't think BJ watched it yet, but we're gonna hold off and get some thoughts on that. I think he's just getting his audio straight.
Yeah, what I said was the after effects of the show are delivering a little bit too fast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit, though. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, because they are. I was gonna say the same thing.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me okay. I was just fixing my volume there. But yeah, I like the, you know, the bantamweights and the strawweights here, man. I think both teams have good fighters, good promising fighters. But I also just think that in general, like the chemistry and the matchmaking with, you know, the strawweights has been fire this time, man. Like maybe it's just because it's been a while, but I still think that the fights are delivering, you know.
You know, another reason I think so, Combo, I think that, you know, that plays into like the chemistry and stuff for this season, the Ultimate Fighter, and just like the overall feel. Also, you have two retired champions who can look at it from a different perspective versus having two active fighters as coaches. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like, even though every now and then with the active fighters, you'll get two good coaches like Nunes and Pena. Like they just, they kind of went right into coaching like naturally, you know what I'm saying? But most of the time, like when Justin Gaethje and Eddie Alvarez, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just felt like they wasn't 100% invested. But see, this right here, like DC and Michael Bisping, they both know where the best fights at, and they can employ some strategy behind the matchmaking. Like they got some trash talking, like, so, you know, I just like the whole vibe of it. You know what I'm saying? I understand DC making a check off the UFC. He's been the coach on the Ultimate Fighter like what 3 times now. You know what I'm saying? But he's a damn good coach. He's a good coach.
Yeah, you got both of these retired fighters that, you know, they have more time to dedicate versus like, you know, the active fighters. Because it was fun with the active fighters, but I could always kind of call who was not going to be like fully invested. Like, look, it ain't no dig, but you know, when you saw like Amanda being busy doing what she doing, it was like she wasn't giving her all as a coach. You know what I mean? Like even Connor wasn't to me. Like Pena was like to me, Pena was a better coach. Some it just comes naturally, but I thought some of the fighters that were just active, they didn't really have that. I don't know, they just didn't have that dynamic with some of the fighters, and it was like they were just there to kind of promote themselves, you know.
You know who else was? You know what other set of active fighters were really good coaches was Joanna Jacek and Claudia Gadelha. They were good coaches.
I thought Claudia was better. I thought Claudia was better, but Joanna was all right. Yeah, she was okay. Yeah, she was okay. She was all right. She was okay.
Yeah,
because she was up in there trying to start too much too. But I have to go back and look at that season with her. But I remember Claudia's standing out more to me is just like a better coach. I don't know. Maybe I ain't seen it in a while. But that was just me.
Yeah. What's up, Marcus Bell, Gary Baldwin? What's going on with y'all, man? Glad y'all here.
From what you've seen so far, like who do you like have your eye on though? Like as far as fights, I know we still got one more spot. We got one more
Yeah.
spot. Yeah,
I
which is
like
Mac
Gigi.
Judo. You
Other
like
than Mac
GG?
Judo. Yeah. Other than Mac Judo, because of course I root for Mac Judo. But other than
Yeah.
her, I like Gigi Canuto. Yeah, I like Gigi.
Okay. Yeah. You know, Mac, that's still my top dog right there. But
Yeah.
you know, I've been watching Tina Black for so long too, so Tina's still in there. But yeah, you really can't like take your eyes off Gigi when it comes to her
Yeah.
fighting and just trash talk, because you know she either going to be the type of fighter you want to see win or the fighter people want to see lose. You know,
Yeah.
so yeah, I mean she
She's kind
bringing
of
action too,
polarizing.
polarizing.
Yeah.
She be bringing it, man.
Yeah.
So
I like her.
I like these strawweights. I do. I think whoever gets signed or whoever gets, you know, even if they don't win, I think they're gonna be some good additions to they're gonna be needed additions to the strawweight division right now.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
They all seem to be pretty solid though. Like overall, they all
Yeah.
seem to be pretty solid.
Yeah. That, and I think that's another thing that's got me like really intrigued with this season, because they really did pick some good fighters. They picked, you know, they picked former champion, Invicta champion. They picked some undefeated fighters. You know, they picked some experienced fighters. You know, Mac fought Bellator and PFL, and then you know Tina Black winning the belt, and then yeah, this Natalia Alves and so on. You had like undefeated girls, a lot of experience. So to me, that's what's been making good fights. I think the one, and I hate to like and I pick on her, but the girl that lost to Gigi, you know, she's like the only one that I think got really like a big wake up call.
I felt like she was a small fish in a big pond. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I don't think it was 100% like mentally prepared, maybe even physically. You know what I'm saying? Prepared to get in like that. You know, so I don't think she really knew the level of competition I don't think she was. I don't. It's not that she didn't know. I don't think she was prepared for the level of competition that she was about to face.
Yeah, because I know when she was doing the runs and she was, you know, starting to feel like queasy and nauseous and she started throwing up, she did say something like, all right, I never trained this hard before. So, you know, I think that was just like a brand new thing to her, man. Like, and I think that happens with a lot of fighters because, you know, like she was just fighting to the level she could fight at, you know, the other, you know, whoever she was getting matched up against. But I mean, hey, it could be a big turnaround for her. We'll see, though.
We'll see.
You know, speaking of this after effect, then you want to jump into that? Well, I want to know what you was talking about with that, man. Like, this, you know, quick, you know, announcement thing, man. Like
crazy stuff. Crazy stuff.
I don't know. I would say this, like, for me, it's been like whenever I used to watch The Walking Dead, like I would have to like stay off of any social media because friends would be posting up spoilers. So I kind of been having to do that with IG.
Yeah. You talking about as far as this fight they got made with Melissa?
Yeah.
That came across well, actually it didn't come, it came across that something was going on with the Deanna Barbosa fight. So when I seen that, I clicked on it and it was like Deanna, you know, that Veronica Hardy. As soon as I seen Veronica Hardy out, that's as far as I got on the post. So I jumped over to Instagram because that was on Twitter. I jumped over to Instagram to Veronica Hardy's Instagram and I seen the injury. And I'm like, well, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Damn. So then I'm like, okay, let me go back to this Deanna Barbosa fight and see if the fight's off or is the
Oh, I lost you there, BJ. Hold on. Wait for his connection to come back. Yeah, BJ, check your audio again. Lost you. In the meantime, yeah, I'll see Gary. He said I think a majority of the fighters are getting signed. And you can't miss with getting them signed. Marcus said and has no business fighting Barb. No, not really. That's what we about to go into. BJ just fixing that audio. Yeah, I'm give you a second here, B. Hold on. Let me just text and make sure he just switched. Okay, he just exiting and coming right back in. Ooh, storm coming up here. I can hear it now. All right, he just fixing his audio. But yeah, in the meantime, yeah, I did think that was kind of weird too. Deani Barbosa versus Melisano. That is a kind of a big switch up, and I kind of unnecessary, because we got Melisano who is coming in as a strawweight in the TUF house, but she's going to jump in to her very first fight at flyweight against a very experienced fighter. When you look at it as far as matchmaking, it might be like not physically, but it's kind of similar to the Manon Tabitha Ricci situation almost, right? Because Tabitha Ricci, that was her first fight into the UFC, but she was smaller. But I'll let BJ continue.
Bro, I don't know what bro. I swear it's the heat, bro. I don't know why it does that, but I think I need to get a new internet provider. I really do, bro. Like, I'm not even joking, because it just be like sometimes, like some days it work fine, some days it don't. I'm just like, what is going on? Like, it's not even like I'm moving or anything. Like, anyways, then I seen it was Anna Melisano, and I was just like, what? You telling me there wasn't no other flyweights that could fight Deani Barbosa? Like, it's not a knock on, it's not a knock on Anna Melisano, but damn, man. But I guess I had to think about it from a logistics standpoint. Like, she probably was cleared and ready, medicals, everything, like all of that stuff. She had a license to fight. Like, everything was probably just ready to go for her. So they was like, hey, we need a short notice replacement. You want this? Like, let's go, let's do this. So I kind of get why, but it's like, but was she really your only choice?
Uh-oh. Losing you again.
Bro, go ahead and talk, bro. I'll be back.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely agree with that part where you're saying like it could have been a situation where it was like a last minute hustle, because I'm gonna pull up. Let me pull up the date of the card. That'll explain something, because the card is July 11th.
Let's look at that and see.
Okay, so the card is July 11th. So maybe they ran through their Rolodex of flyweights to see who was ready and cleared in the next 2 weeks. And
okay, 2 weeks.
I still kind of find that weird, like, because you usually see these girls saying, hey, I'm ready. Somebody, call me, hey, Chikagan. You know what I mean? Like, anybody.
Chikagan, yeah. Where Chikagan? Yeah. Like, thank you, combo. Like, I couldn't put my finger on somebody who really could have took the fight. And then you said it, Chikagan. Where Chuk been hollering she want to fight? Like, what's up?
Because I told you like a couple months ago when I dropped that question, she was like, I'm just waiting on Mick Maynard to call or somebody,
Yeah.
She said, I'm waiting on one of them, to call to,
And that would have been a great fight to get Chuk back in the field of things, is Deani Barbosa, an unranked fighter. Like, why not?
Right. Somebody on familiar grounds versus, trying to, I won't say trying to wreck somebody, but the potential to wreck, somebody just coming in, 6-1, and Melisano. And yeah, like, we ain't taking a dig at her. It's just like we looking at a fighter with more experience here, and you jumping up another weight class. You jump up another weight class too. So,
and that's crazy, man.
I just hope that ain't gonna be a problem, man. And you know what? If they had the other fighters still doing their thing, man, like if Montana was still there, or if Luana Carolina been acting right, her weight, I mean, we could have had some fights already made, but
could have had some fights made. Yeah, man. And that's crazy, because like I said in my video about it, I work with a guy who used to train with Anna Melisano. And you know what I'm saying? Like, when right before the TUF season started, we had a conversation about him knowing her, etc. you know, and then she lost. So we had another conversation about that. And then this happened. He was like, you know, like he ecstatic. That's my friend. Like, I'm so excited for her. She's gonna wreck this girl. I said, bro, slow down. I told her, I said, slow down, bro. Like, I said, I understand that that's your friend. I said, but I'm coming to you from somebody who studies this shit, somebody who covers this shit all the time. I said, bro, she is fighting an uphill battle. He was like, oh, really? I said, bro, if you don't know who, if that's your friend and you don't have no research on who she fighting, you just blindly rooting for her, bro. I said, bro, you set yourself up for disappointment. I said, because she's fighting a sturdy UFC fighter. Like, she's not fighting a girl she's not fighting a Regina Turine or Jaisla Chavez. She's fighting fucking Deanne Barbosa, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and upper weight class, and she can't grapple, bruh.
This is a solid girl too. You know, Deanne Barbosa is solid. Like,
yes.
I'm talking on the ground and on the feet right now.
But Anna Melisano is a deadly striker, though.
Oh, she's good. Yeah, she's good. Like, I've been, looking back at some of her footage, and she boxes too. So, but that first fight, man, I know she was saying that wasn't her, but she got outstruck by. Well, what's her name? The girl she got outstruck by.
I can't remember the names.
Hold on, yeah, because these names run together, man.
Yep.
Hold on.
Yep.
And she's one of the big ones too. Oh man, what is her name? They didn't even put
I can't remember
because she's she grapples and she was striking on Melisano. Hold on,
the little shy acting girl.
Yeah.
Dang,
what was her name? I can't even pull it up right now. But while you keep going, I'll pull it up.
No, man, but you know who Melisano, like her frame and the way she stands and the way she strikes, who she reminds me of, though?
Thank you, Gary. Melissa Amaya. Yeah.
Melissa Amaya. Okay. She kind of reminds me of Irene Aldana, though.
Oh, Melisano does?
Yeah. She kind of like the way she strikes, like the way she stands, kind of tall, stands kind of tall with a little hunch in her back, you know what I'm saying? And throws those straight punches and stuff. Like, she kind of strikes like she kind of boxes like Irene Aldana, but I mean, I ain't saying she on the Irene Aldana level. I just said she just kind of reminiscent of Irene Aldana, but she should have some sparks behind her going into getting this call and going into the UFC, man. So let's see what she's gonna do, Combo. That's all we can do.
Yeah, I'm rooting for her as far as just going in there, pulling off some type of moral victory, if you will. Just to let the UFC know she's there. Like, Fatima Klein took her first fight for Jasmine, and she fought a spirited fight.
Right.
Man, you know what? If Fatima Klein had a little bit more power and she was cracking Jasmine, she probably could have got her out of there, man. You know what I mean? So,
but one thing about Melisano is, she lost on round of the Ultimate Fighter. She's got two things working in her favor. You know what I'm saying? Like, people who've lost that first round of the Ultimate Fighter, there's hope for them. I mean, look at Robertson. Robertson is fighting for a title. You know what I'm saying? And another thing too about the moving up to flyweight, I think that Anna Melisano has the size to carry up the flyweight.
Yeah,
I think she does, man, because she's a big, tall, strawweight. And I was like, man, like, she looked like a flyweight. You know what I'm saying? Like, in my opinion, I was looking at like, man, she could go up to flyweight, but just because she looked like she can go up to flyweight, I don't know how she gonna handle going up to flyweight. Because Deanne Barbosa is cutting down.
Yeah, because
you know what I'm saying. So is this going to be different? If she stays at 125 and give herself some time to activate, Anna Melisano can be a hell of a flyweight if she stays in herself time, but she would have to do it the right way.
Yeah, she's about 5'6" and her reach is 72, so she's got a long reach. She's tall. She's like I think JoJo's height was like 5'6", so she is eventually. She'll probably move up to 125, and maybe that's why she took the fight, because she knew she could do it. Like, let me look at some of her fights. Let me see if she did fight at one. Has she fought?
No, she never fought at 25. No,
never. Okay.
Nope. Somebody asked me that in the comments of my video, and I had to go look. And I was like, nope, she ain't never fought at 25. Everything she's fought has been at flyweight. Now, mind you, she don't have this super long career. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't be too early for her to switch. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it wouldn't be too late for her to switch. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, she don't.
Amateurs. In the amateurs, she did.
Oh, she fought. Okay, she fought flyweight in amateur. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Just in the amateur, but yeah, I think Oh wow. Oh okay. Hey, you know she her very first fight she fought Shea Bowers.
Oh really?
Oh wait a minute. So she fought Shea Bowers. Yeah, that was her very first fight was a flyweight fight. Okay.
Her very first professional fight?
Yeah, her very first professional fight was against Shea Bowers at flyweight. So
did she win?
Oh, come on now. You know Shea Bowers, man.
No, I didn't. I must have missed that when I was looking it up.
Yeah. And you know, hey, Shea Bowers, she choked out like her first 5 opponents, man.
Yeah.
But you know, hey, that's
the dang on Bowers, boy.
Yeah, that's Bowers. You know what I mean? That's Shea Bowers.
Combo, we're gonna have to do an episode where we dissecting this PFL flyweight division, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
We're gonna have to do a sit down on this flyweight, this PFL flyweight, because that division looked good, dude. Like I was just thinking about like 2 years ago, we was like, flyweight PFL, you know, there's Dakota Ditcheva and there's everybody else, but it ain't like that now, bro. It ain't like that now.
No, like these last, 2 weeks ago, these 3 fights we had, man.
Yeah, all
finishes too. So shoot, what you called a day, man, and we gonna do that episode where we talk about that, because I'm gonna go back through and look at these fighters, man, because the girls on the come up too, you know, these are the ones we keep an eye on. BJ, you thinking about getting an interview with old girl Anna, man? Like, you think you can get an interview her?
You think I can, man?
Hey, only way if you reach out.
I think it might be too close to the fight, but I mean I could try to pull it off.
Well, even if not this close to the fight, but you could.
I'm gonna hit her up right after. How about that? I'm gonna hit her up right after.
Yeah. As many times as these fighters have done interviews last minute. I mean, I'm sure she probably want to put it out there. Yeah.
I've seen a bunch of them. Dude. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, you go ahead. Moonlight was asking a question in the comment.
Oh no, go ahead. I was just gonna say I've seen a lot of them do. Interviews like within 2 weeks out from a fight. But this is close. This is real close. This is like within a week. So I mean, I might want to try. I can try, man. I can pull it off.
I think so. I do need to go ahead and reach out to Bowers too. I was kind of slacking again. I don't want to kill the momentum, but I will reach out probably this weekend or tomorrow.
Marcus Bell said Jan has a fight booked with who?
Yeah, Moonlight said here is Jan. He said Jan Zhanan, is she still in the UFC roster? She's got a fight booked? Hold on.
They said against Denise Gomes. I
thought Denise Gomes was fighting Amanda. No, Amanda Lemos is fighting Thanar. Denise Gomes, who was she scheduled to fight?
Because I ain't heard no Yan Xiaonan fight news.
I haven't either.
Let me look at Marcel. You got to go to Marcel.
Yeah, he got it hot off the press. Yeah, Denise Gomes ain't fought since end of last year.
Marcel, I ain't seen no. Man, they spreading fake news. Who is that spread? Marcus Bell spreading fake news, man.
Yeah, I ain't see that. I ain't see that, man.
Yeah, I ain't see that either, dog. I like to get it from one of them sources.
Mm-hmm.
Them official sources. If I don't see it on one of them, I'm scared to say something about it. Yeah, I don't see no Yan Xiaonan fight news. So we'll keep her in the clip though.
Yeah, we got to, because she got to get back in there soon, man.
Man, don't get me started on Xiaonan, man. She's scared. She's somewhat Yan Xiaonan is scared. She don't want to do what she is. She turning down fights.
Who does she turn down fight with?
Jillian Robertson. She turned down Jillian Robertson and turned down a rematch with Mackenzie Dern.
Really?
Yes.
When did she turn down a Mackenzie Dern rematch?
Before the title fight.
Well, let me see. That really wouldn't have made sense to fight again. Like, she already beat her. Like, anybody she need a rematch is Verna because she lost to Verna.
Not before the time, before this title fight. Like before
when Dern was already champion?
Yeah, Dern was already champion.
So she turned down a championship fight?
Yes, she didn't want to fight. She didn't want to fight. They offered this fight to Wang, Cong, Yan Xiaonan, and both of them turned it down.
Wait a minute, Wang Cong?
I mean, not Wang Cong. Zhang Wei Li. My bad.
I was about to say, dang. Okay. What's up?
They both didn't want to take it. Neither one of them. I'm like, what? How you think G-Rob got the title fight?
I didn't know that. Dang, I didn't know Yan Xiaonan turned down a title fight. That's crazy.
Bruh, Yan Xiaonan don't want to fight at all.
Wow.
Man, that's why I said I'm disappointed in Yan Xiaonan. Very disappointed. Yan Xiaonan too big to be acting like that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think Wei Li ducking nothing. I mean, come on now. Wei Li don't put her years in.
She ain't take the fight.
It ain't because of, come on now. It ain't because Dern. It ain't because it's Mackenzie Dern. Come on.
I mean, I don't know the reasons behind it, Combo. I don't know the reason behind it.
I think she just don't know where she fighting. Like, come on, this girl fought Valentina. She beat everybody. Like, Duck and Wei Li don't even go together. I'm gonna put it that way. Duck and Wei Li don't go together.
Listen,
unless the name is Manon, then that ain't what.
Yeah. Listen, Duck may not be synonymous with the name Zhang Wei Li, but all I know is they put Mackenzie Dern in front of Zhang Wei Li, and Zhang turned it down.
I know Mackenzie Dern said she didn't want that. She said it clear as day.
If it looked like a duck, if it smelled like a duck, if it walked like a duck, that's all I'm saying.
Right, because Mackenzie Dern, she said she didn't want that fight before.
This man said right.
Yeah, I heard it. Mackenzie Dern, clear as day. Clear as day said she didn't want that fight.
He ain't never gonna let that go. He ain't never gonna let that go.
Nah, clear as day, man. She made it clear as like somebody like Barbara did, you know. But
yeah,
I think Wei Li just chilling. Like, Wei Li might be about done, man. I think she might be done fighting.
Damn, you think Wei Li done?
If she is, that's good. I mean, we don't, I mean, I don't really see her getting the belt back and going back on the tear. Like, at this point, I think she already done it. And we already know she can't do it at flyweight as long as, Valentina's in charge. I just don't see it anymore.
I think a big mistake that I don't want to see Wei Li make. Shout out to my mom in the comment section. Y'all show some love to my mom. She's my biggest supporter. But I think the biggest mistake that Zhang Wei Li can make is staying at 25 and thinking that she gonna get some easy wins at the top. You know what I'm saying? Because that is not gonna be good for Zhang Wei Li. It's not gonna be good, dude. Because I'm telling you, I feel like if she stay in flyweight, the UFC gonna be like, okay, bet Manon Fior. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's gonna be like, that's not the fight that Zhang Wei Li gonna want to fight. You know what I'm saying? She probably gonna think that Aaron Blanchfield might be the easier target. You know what I'm saying? And she gonna go in there and get wrecked. And you know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't see a path for. I don't see. That's the problem with her getting a title shot right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? Like, because where does she go? If she really wants to, if her heart is really telling her to stay at 25, where does she go? Instead of proving that she could beat all those girls and then fighting Valentina, maybe it could be different. Let's say if she would have fought not a Rose. She needs to stay away from Rose at all costs. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say her first fight was Grasso. And she beat Grasso, you know what I'm saying? She beat Grasso, and then she goes in and beats a Manon Fior. Then maybe she would have been a little bit better against Valentina. But now that she done lost to Valentina already, like, her path is weird. Like, she's gonna be like a weird roadblock at the top. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Because it's like, where does she go? Who does it make sense for her to fight when she's just coming off of a title fight?
I don't think like there's really any other logical fight for her now, except if she chose to wrap it up at strawweight, because the road to flyweight championship is like it's a tough road right now. You got a lot of tough obstacles there right now. You got a lot of girls trying to get that shot, because
Yeah.
you got a potential Fior Grasso fight. Then you got this Aaron and Jasmine fight. You got Natalia lined up to fight. So it's really like packed right now already. So I don't really know where Weili would fit in that
Yes.
position. The
Yes.
only way she could have put herself in that picture was by winning that fight back in November.
Right. Yeah. Right.
But to squeeze in there now, oof, I don't think she could do it. Like,
That's why I said, like, the path is weird for her. Like, it's weird. Everything is weird for her at 25. But it seems, I mean, Combo, we don't have very many arrows, but the arrows that we do have are pointing toward her staying at 25, because I would think that she would relatively see Mackenzie Dern as a winnable fight, But if that ain't the path, if that ain't what she want to do, if that fight was offered to her and she turned it down, like, okay, maybe she really don't want to go back to 15, because Weili has said in the past that cutting to 15 is rough.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll see.
All right. Moonlight said my dream fight is Yan Xiaonan versus Amanda Lemos. Who do you got? I'll go with Yan Xiaonan.
Yan Xiaonan.
Yeah, I'll go with Yan for sure. He said, "Hello, Mom. I would like to see Zhang Weili versus Natalia Silva. Who wins?"
Natalia.
I'll go with Natalia Silva.
I got Natalia knocking Zhang Weili out.
Dang.
Yeah, I do. I got her catching Zhang Weili like in one of those ends. You know what I'm saying? Like when she darts in, like I see her catching Zhang Weili.
Wow. So she gonna get knocked out. Frankman, what's up? He said, Frankman said, I don't see many good matchups for Weili at 125.
She could probably beat Jasmine. Nah, I don't know. I don't know about the women. I gotta take that back.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. I don't know about that, because if Jasmine wrap her up, if Jasmine get on her, like if Jasmine get on her, she ain't gonna be able to get Jasmine off of her. No.
Yeah, really. I don't really see good matches there. But Moonlight said, who can she beat at 125? I still think she could beat Barber.
Damn, Combo.
Yeah.
You think she can beat Macy?
I think she'd beat Macy Barber.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Weili beat Macy. Weili been in the fire many times. She been fired many times.
She ain't been hit with Macy Barber right hand though.
Shoot, she gonna handle that. You got to be able to hit something. you got to be able to hit something first. I don't know if Barber gonna hit her with that. Hit with that thing. Grasso, she ate that punch for lunch, but she was like, "This ain't nothing."
She did.
Yeah, I would say, if you ask me, I think she could still beat. It's a possibility she could beat Rose at 125. No, it is a possibility. No, I think that's a possibility. No. But I would say, like, I could definitely see her beating Barber at that weight. Outside of that, the top 5 is I don't know. I
don't know, man. Rose looked good against Silva, dude. I don't know. Like Rose.
She looked all right. I'll say she looked okay.
On paper, she lost that fight, but I had Rose winning that fight as I watched it, and I haven't watched it since. So I think maybe I need to go back and do a round by round on that one, because that was a close fight.
Yeah,
but Rose she's looked better, man. Like she's looked better her last couple of fights. I have to say, like, I'm hard on Rose at 25. You know what I'm saying? But she looked good. She looked good against Silva, I thought at least. Uh-oh. You there?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had a notice from StreamYard said connection was kind of lagging.
I told you it's this.
Well, I got a storm.
Oh, you got a storm. That's right. Okay.
Going trying to unplug me because of the connection. So let's keep this thing moving, man. Hold on. Here we go. All right. Okay. we got this flyweight fight coming up. This is a big one this weekend, man. Cortez and Wang Cong, man. Like I've kind of heard your early take on it, but what's your take on it now? Like as it gets closer, has it changed?
No. Like I said, I'm always gonna say, you know, Tracy Cortez is hard to beat. You know, she's hard. She's a hard fighter to beat, man. Like her grappling is good, and when she starts going, she's good. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to see Tracy Cortez. I've seen what Tracy Cortez does against somebody who is a good striker, technique wise, long striker. She struggled in there. Like Rose pieced her up. Like she was and people are blaming it on the short notice and the weight cut and all that stuff. She had to cut a lot of weight fast. Tracy Cortez gets heavy, you know, and she's fought at 35. So you know what I'm saying? Like Tracy Cortez is not all flyweight, you know, and you can blame it on whatever you want to blame it on. But that I think since Tracy Cortez. What happened?
Oh, it kind of went out again, but you're back.
Okay. Tracy Cortez her striking might be. I think she should feel herself out on the feet with a full training camp. You know what I'm saying? Like feel Wang Cong out on the feet. You know what I'm saying? But be smart about it. Don't try to get into a firefight with Wang Cong because Tracy Cortez don't have the power like that. You know what I'm saying? Now if she, you know, striking the way that she strikes, you know what I'm saying, with her boxing, you know what I'm saying, if she had like the pop behind her punches, kind of like a Island Perez, you know what I'm saying, then maybe, but Tracy Cortez don't really have that kind of power like that to really get any kind of respect from Wang Cong, you know what I'm saying? So I think what she really has to do is close that distance, you know, she got to close that distance. Uh-oh, my boy, and at least it's not my internet this time. Oh, my boy's struggling. It's okay. I'm gonna hold it down for him, though. I'm gonna hold it down for him. Can y'all still hear me, though? Can you at least still hear me? Hold it down for him, though. Yeah. It's, you know, it is what it is. Let's talk about these comments. What y'all talking about? Liz bangs on Dakota. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good fight. They protecting it. I agree with the protecting thing. Yeah, they're definitely protecting Dakota Ditchova from Liz Carmouche. They don't want her to fight Liz for some reason. I think they kind of waiting on Liz to get beat up. If Liz take 2 hard losses in a row, that they say, oh, the fight that everybody wants to see, Dakota Ditchova versus Liz Carmouche. She get on there beating up or beat up Liz, like that's different, you know. But then they say, then Dakota can walk away from it saying, I always knew I'd beat Liz. Like, come on, man. Won't you fight Liz when she hot, Dakota? Won't you respond to Liz when she calls you out? Say what?
Hang on 1 second. Had to switch up connections.
No, you good? You good, bro?
1 second here.
I was holding it down for you, dog. I was talking. They're talking about the PFL hiding Dakota from Liz.
Had to go to the backup. Look like the internet. All right.
It'd be like that.
I know, right?
Okay, hold on. Like
that. Okay, here we go. All right. Now, what was you saying?
I was just talking. I was holding it down and talking to them in the comments. They talking about PFL hiding Dakota from Liz.
Oh boy.
But what I was saying about Wang Cong and Tracy Cortez, what I was saying was, excuse me, Tracy Cortez with a full training camp can feel Wang Cong out on the feet, maybe. But she don't have that kind of popping her punches to really try to slug, get into a firefight with Wang Cong. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying that, like, if Tracy Cortez with her technique and on her strike, she doesn't have bad technique on the feet. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't have bad striking, but if she had the pop of like a Island Perez behind her punches, you know what I'm saying, or like a Bia or somebody like that, then yes, I would say, yes, engage her on the feet. But Tracy Cortez don't really have that danger factor like that on the feet. You know what I'm saying? So I think she's gonna have to close the distance on Wang Cong. That's gonna make her chances of winning go way up versus trying to strike. Because we saw what happened with Rose when she tried to strike with Rose. So it is what it is.
Yeah, I think Tracy Cortez, her best bet in this fight is still to keep it close and on the ground, because
Yeah,
I've always said, Tracy too is like a fighter that doesn't really do anything great, but she's got a way to you like control the fight, and win a fight. She's done that in the past, and I think mentally, man, like I don't know what she was preparing for or where she was in that fight with Aaron, but I think well, I think Aaron's just been like kind of leveling up, kind of surpassing her, but I still think Tracy's still got a lot of tools to, handle a fighter like Wang Cong, but she can't get too happy on the feet either. Like Wang Cong does have power.
right.
And I think, Wang, she's effective at going to the body and to the head, even if she's not looking for the knockout. And I think that's where Cortez, she's got to be careful. Cortez, her striking stepped up because she did really well, like putting combinations together when she fought Jasmine. But then when she fought like Rose, it showed like, okay, there's a big difference, a big timing and range. So if Wang Cong can do even half of that, then, I think it could be a long night on the feet for Cortez. But, Cortez, I think if she just sticks to what she does, she could make it like a grappling match, or like a good inside cage fight, eventually maybe get a submission. Like that's not my pick, but I really think it's just a situation here for Cortez, to get this fight to the ground, and Wang Cong to keep it standing, like her last fight, Eduardo Mora.
Yeah. No,
that Mora fight with Cong, boy, she was in some trouble in that fight, man. You remember?
Yeah, she was. Yeah, she was in some trouble in that fight. Yep, that was a risky one. That was a risky fight. Like there were moments. Eduardo Mora, I think Eduardo Mora's cardio lost her that fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that messed her up.
Yeah, I told you Franklin said Jenna Bishop he said probably win a rematch against Dakota. She's been looking good. I told you Jenna don't quit, man. Jenna
yeah, I'm not mad at that statement. Like I wouldn't be opposed to that. Yeah, I think it's possible. Absolutely. Like the thing is, like people are looking at Dakota Ditcheva as if she's unbeatable. Like she's not unbeatable. Everyone talks about her as if she can't be beat. Like she can be beat. Like she can definitely be beat. Better fighters have lost their O's than Dakota Ditcheva.
Jenna just weary of the power, and how to get on the inside again.
Right.
And keep the fight to the ground. Because when she gets a fight to the ground, I mean, she is like she's keeping it there.
She's a fish.
Yeah, she
did. Jenna Bishop slammed Dakota the last fight.
Yeah, I remember because I was watching it too that time, but I was like,
like she just got to be better. She just got to get her control. Like she knows that she can do that. If she can do that again and get Dakota like that in that position, like she got to work on her control. But Dakota big though. Like Jenna was trying to hold her down, but Dakota she's just so damn big, dude. She just got up. I was like, damn, like she just got up from up under Jenna Bishop like that. You know what I'm saying? Because Jenna had her wrapped up. Like even when Jenna slammed her and took her down, Jenna had her wrapped up, and she just got up.
Yeah, man. The bigger these flyweights are, but they also have good takedown defense, and they just have that skill at using their size. That's what makes them like, a handful. Moonlight saying nobody beat Dakota at PFL.
We'll see.
No one can.
Hey, that may be true, but there's some standouts. There's a couple standouts. There's a few standouts that's possible. I would say number one, of course, not in no particular order. Jenna Bishop in a rematch is a dangerous fight for Dakota Ditcheva. I think that Liz Carmouche, Shea Bowers, Shannon Clark, and Montana De La Rosa. I think that with some development, with some for Shea Bowers and Shannon Clark, I think a couple more fights, then Liz Carmouche right away. Jenna Bishop ain't lost a fight. No, well, she did lose to Liz, didn't she?
Who lost to Liz? Yeah, Jenna Bishop did.
Jenna Bishop, but Jenna Bishop, she's still racking up wins though. You know what I'm saying? And then we got to see how they match up Montana. Montana's in my opinion, she's the one of the bigger threats to Dakota in that division. So, I mean, we'll see.
Yeah, PFL it's got some good matchmaking right now. It got some good potential fights there, So I'm ready to kind of see. I'm ready, man. I'm just ready for this Liz fight, man. Like this Liz fight.
Marcus Bell said somehow Tyler Santos beat Liz.
I know, right? Like I was surprised too, That's why the other day when I saw my video, I was like, Liz, I almost forgot that Liz lost that fight because it was kind of a close fight, but
it was.
Tyler ain't kept that same momentum though.
But Tyler is okay with like close fights. Like she's okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was waiting in that Valentina fight. Like, yeah, I kind of thought Tyler won in the moment, but then when I think about it in retrospect, like neither one of them really pulled the trigger. You know what I'm saying? Like there was a point in that fight where it could have went either way. Like it was up to somebody to really take over the fight. You know what I'm saying? And Valentina, you can say she took over the fight, but she didn't like try to finish Liz. I mean, try to finish Tyler. You know what I'm saying? Get Tyler out of there. Like if she those last couple rounds, if she beat Tyler as bad as everybody says she did, you know what I'm saying? Like she could have got Tyler out of there. She was damaged goods with the orbital situation, you know what I'm saying? But Tyler, she's okay with these close fights. She didn't pull the trigger. She don't be pulling the trigger. Like Tyler's just very disappointing.
Yeah, striking wise, she just wasn't there to me. Like I think that's her problem. Like she's got power, but Tyler just never really like let her hands go like that. Even her knees, like this is big girl, and she never goes in there like muscle girls like that. Like she could have returned the favor to Dakota, but she just backed up and showed Dakota so much respect.
Backed up and shelled up.
Yeah.
I was like, what is Tyler doing, man?
Yeah.
Marcus Bell said but that. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Combo.
Oh, Frankman said, I question where Tyler's mindset is at this point in her career. I mean, yeah, at this point, I mean, she's really kind of out the door. Like, I hate to say it, man, like might be out the door like Vivi or Lipsky,
Yeah. Marcus Bell says, but that punch that Tyler hit Liz with was nasty. It was.
Same one that Arujo hit her with. Arujo caught Liz with a good one this past Friday or past weekend, a couple weekends ago.
Yeah, she did. Arujo, man. She only lost one fight, but still.
What do you got a final pick for this one, man? With
this one. I think I'm gonna stick with my guns, dude, and stick with what my heart tells me and what it's told me from the beginning. You probably never hear me say this again, but I picked Tracy Cortez to win the fight. I definitely got Cortez, man. Like I said, I think that it's gonna take more than Wang Cong being a better striker than Tracy to beat Tracy. Because Tracy's not just gonna come in with one game plan. Tracy's the type of fighter, like if she's beating you on the feet, she'll continue to beat you on the feet. If she's beating you on the ground, of course, that's what she's going to keep it at. You know what I'm saying? I think she has more ways and more paths to victory and more experience than Wang Cong in MMA. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I think her MMA and UFC experience is much better. Her fight IQ I think her fight IQ is better.
Okay. Yeah. I think it is in some levels. I think that Cortez has shown that she's been better. I just think, mentally, she ain't been like in it like she was when she first came into the game,
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like all this other drama she's been having going on, dating fighters and all of that. Maybe that's been her downfall, but that can send yourself crashing right down, in this fight game. So she need to be focused. I do kind of lean towards Cortez in this one myself, because I know Wang's been calling for this fight, but sometimes, man, when you jump the gun and you worried about Valentina or Manon and you talking all this junk, that kind of will set you back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, her problem is she's kind of looking past the people that she actually has to fight.
Yeah.
And you know that, and you see how it snuck up on her before. So hopefully Wayne Cong has learned from that. Like, stop doing that. Like, and she didn't learn. She didn't learn from the Gabby fight. You know, but
Yeah.
how she ranked above Fernandez? Well, I see kind of now, but how she been ranked above Gabriela Fernandez?
I don't get that. I don't
Yeah,
get that.
you know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man. But Wayne Cong can win the fight. You know what I'm saying? If she can stop Tracy Cortez from taking her down and force Tracy Cortez to strike, you better be even in striking with Tracy Cortez. Like, you better make sure you pick and choose your shots wisely, because you know, if you let Tracy Cortez, if she starts to build momentum on the feet, like Tracy Cortez, she'll stay there. You know what I'm saying? If she can land punches and build momentum on the feet, she'll stay there with you. And she hard to beat. She hard to put away. Like, it's hard to, you know, she's a hard fighter to beat. So I mean, she's a hard fighter to beat. Yeah, hard fighter to beat. So we'll see.
Yeah. Well, I'll since we don't get too many fights to call, I'll be on. I'm off this weekend, so I'll probably be on. Shoot, I might be on for the whole card. The card is good, man. The card is pretty
The
solid.
card is good. The card is good.
Yeah,
the card is actually pretty good.
You know, for only a card with just one WMMA fight for us, you know, it's still a pretty exciting card because,
well, you know, it's also the return of Conor McGregor too. So yeah, and
yeah,
with that going on, y'all, Taylor, me and Taylor will be live Friday 7:30 p.m.
yeah. Oh, hold up, you broke up there. What'd you say about Friday 7:30?
Me and Taylor will live for the pre-fight.
Okay, Taylor, y'all be live.
So
okay, live on No
don't
Filter.
miss
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, Frankman said Dakota has the best body. Yeah, I've always said that she got the best body work in the game. You know, like right now, like when it comes to punching girls to the gut, she's got that. She's proven that. Moonlight said Tyler doesn't turn the punches enough. She lacks fundamentals. Dakota knows how to turn her hips right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true too. But there's some girls now that bring, for one, there's a girl that match the size and physicality that are coming in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, and these are well-rounded girls. Shea Bowers and them, like these girls, Montana, you know what I'm saying? Shannon Clark, like, man, I like Shannon Clark. Combo, you might have put me on the Shannon Clark train. You know what I'm saying? But I like Shannon Clark. But they come in, they meaning business, dog. They coming in meaning business. And even Tatiana Postanikova come in with a win. You know what I'm saying? Like, she come in banging too. You know what I'm saying? So her and Montana is actually a good fight. Like, that's actually a good fight because Postanikova ain't been beat yet. So I mean, she's undefeated.
Yeah, she might come up in there and make a statement. Montana better be ready for that action, boy.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
You know what? Marcus said Tracy's been active this year. Like, she has, right? Because well, the last couple years, because that Aaron fight was last year, but yeah, she's bouncing back with another fight. So this is the most active she's been in a while to come back.
It has. Yeah, she took that short notice. Yeah, she took that fight against she fought Jasmine and Rose, and then So yeah, did she fight Jasmine before Rose?
She fought. Yeah, she did. Right?
I think so.
Remember? Hold on, let me see.
I'm gonna grab my water right quick. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm gonna pull that up real quick. I'm just look back up here. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, Frankman, I was looking at your other question or a statement. Frankman said he don't think Wade Lee could beat Rose at 125. Well, sometimes weight classes change and mentalities change too, you know, so it's a possibility. Like, if a fighter's mindset changes or, you know, the weight class changes, it's possible, but sometimes fighters have each other's numbers too, so it couldn't, maybe not.
All right, I'm back. Yeah, okay, yeah. Franklin said before she beat Rose. Yeah, okay, before she fought Rose. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was the fight right before, and that you know what, that made her striking look good too, because she was beating Jasmine in the
fight. Jasmine be letting these girls beat her up, dude. She do, man. Like I hate to say it, but she be letting girls piece her up.
Well, it's her style, man. Like Jasmine, to get one, she got to take 5. You know what I mean? And that's a dangerous way to fight. Like Jasmine, she got to clean it up too, man, because if she go into the top 5, every girl there now is a deadly striker,
But the problem with my problem with Jasmine is not her style. Y'all know I like that style. The problem is, like, and I always say this, y'all know I always say this, I came up a Miesha Tate fan. You know what I'm saying? So at least if Miesha was fighting a better striker, if Miesha land that right hand, she gonna land that right hand. Like, you gonna know you've been hit. Like, you gonna know Miesha Tate cracked you with that right hand. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing about Jasmine. She ain't got that.
Yeah.
Like
Jasmine,
you got the lack of technique
with her face.
Yeah, go ahead.
I said Jasmine leads too much with her face sometimes,
Yeah. Yeah, like she ain't got that pow that can hit somebody, you know what I'm saying? But she's too willing to engage on the feet with people. Like, stop being so willing to engage on the feet. That's my biggest knock on Jasmine.
Yeah, Jasmine is the type of fighter right now. I think, man, like if she could just step up, like even her ability to keep range and just be solid with like her just kickboxing to go back and forth with straight strikes and like low kicks, she could be a problem. She could be a big problem. Like, I think she just gets so hung up on wanting to like dive in sometimes, and when she gets hit, she'll try to like prove that she can take the punch and go right after you. You know what I mean? But that doesn't that's not going to work against some of these bigger and stronger girls. Well, it didn't work. We already saw that. But I'm just saying, like, she's got to be careful. Yeah, Franklin said Aaron is going straight for the wrestling against Jasmine. Ooh, you think so?
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. No.
I actually think the opposite. I think Aaron knows she's probably better on the feet.
On the feet, yeah. Aaron knows she's a better striker than. And Aaron been in Thailand too. Aaron knows she's a better striker than Jasmine. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think she'll want to. Only if she like drops Jasmine or something, she might go in for like a submission. But I think just like when she fought, I could see her going all the way back to Invicta when she fought Victoria Leonardo and she set up a head kick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I could see her going that route and just kind of like she was doing to Tracy Cortez. She was like banging with Cortez a little bit, until eventually, she got up in there and got the submission. So
this is crazy. She was banging with Andrade too.
Yeah, she been banging in some fights.
Ain't that crazy? Think about it.
User said, I feel like Bailey still has that same problem as Jasmine. I think her striking is cleaner though. Cleaner striking, but yeah, the defense is
much better.
Yeah. The defense problem is on both sides. I think
he was talking about like the power thing I was saying about Miesha Tate. Like, Aaron don't have that kind of power, and she's not a powerful puncher, but she'll snap your head back though. Like Aaron may not have knockout power, but she's sneaky. She sneaks a head kick behind some of her punches, and she's a volume. Like, she just keeps coming. You know what I'm saying? Aaron will snap your head. She snapped my own head back.
No, wait a minute. Your user said Blanchfield has the edge in striking, but not by much. Neither of them are good on the feet. I got to check you on that one. Like, no, Aaron's better than Jasmine on the feet. Aaron is better than Jasmine. Offensively, she's better. Defensively, no. If you're just talking defense and like head movement, no. But
Aaron have some head movement though.
Aaron can throw some combinations. Like, Aaron's jab was offsetting Andrade. She was landing punches on Manon. She was coming straight in, landing shots. Jasmine's a little bit slow. and we seen that in her fights. Like that's why she lost to fighters early on her career. Based off of the striking. Like
Yep.
no, like they're not that. I mean, there are levels to it. There's definitely levels. I mean, Erin's got wins with her kicks. You know what I mean? She's
Yeah.
landed some signature shots.
Yeah.
So I had to say that. No, Jasmine.
Erin done buckled knees. She buckled Andrade's knees one time. she made Andrade pause for a second, and then Andrade got mad.
Yeah. Okay. User said Jasmine looked better on the feet against Andrade than Erin did. But what version though? You answer that, BJ. I want you to.
That doesn't even make any sense. That doesn't make any sense at all. I'd argue Jazz Divisions looked better on the feet against Andrade. She didn't spend nearly as much. They didn't spend nearly the same amount of time striking with Andrade in the same fight. Like Jasmine spent nowhere near the time on the feet striking with Andrade the way that Erin did. Erin was in there with Andrade, like in the pocket with Andrade. So Erin was throwing long punches, and she was coming in with combinations with hooks and stuff. Like Erin was fighting. Like, no, dog. Like I don't think so. Erin got hit. She got hit, but she ate that, and she came. She like I seen like a moment with Erin. Her coach said, "Give it back to her," and here come Erin. Pop, pop, pop. I'm like, okay, yeah, like nah, it wasn't the same, bro. Erin's much cleaner than Andrade. I mean, much cleaner than Jasmine.
Okay,
I think Jasmine loses to a lot of people, a lot of girls, a lot of the ranked girls. She loses to on the feet in striking.
Definitely.
Yes.
I had to go back up here to a question. All right, Moonlight said, "Who do you guys think of Chris Cyborg versus Clarissa Shields?" First of all, I just want to answer that real quick because I think Chris needs to just stick to what she know, honestly, because Clarissa too big, too strong, too much of a better boxer. If we talking boxing, that is. But I mean, Chris just needed to do the Ketlin thing and ride off into the sunset and finish her fight career off there. I'm just saying, man. Hold up, look. What's up? Gilberto said, "Does Bia have a chance against Dern?"
MMA, they two weight classes. Didn't wait a minute. Didn't they grapple each other in jiu-jitsu already?
Oh, wait, what's that?
Didn't Bia and Mackenzie Dern square off in jiu-jitsu?
Did they? That I know her and Misha Tate did.
Okay.
And they could have crossed paths because I think did her and Fatima Klein cross paths? That's crazy if they did. I mean, let me see. No, I don't think they did. No, she grappled with that one girl that beat Mackenzie Dern, Effion Davies.
Okay. That's what
that girl. She slammed Mackenzie Dern up in grappling, man, and she submitted Dern.
Yeah. Okay, that's what it was.
Oh dang, Bia, she took out Jenna Bishop in grappling too. So
she did. I'm about to say she beat Jenna Bishop. Yep.
Juju. Boy. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Bia beat Juju. She beat Jenna Bishop. Yeah, she in grappling. She's something now.
Yeah.
Hold on. Where were we at with the user account? Where he at? Because I know he was. And I'm just saying he up here. He making a conversation out of this. So
he said Blanchfield just has a better chin with more output.
Better chin output. I think she has a better chin, but
before, yeah.
Oh, what'd you say?
Right before that, he said Blanchfield got caught by Andrade in one of the first exchanges. I don't recall Andrade hitting Jasmine Visits once. Well, Erin got caught by Andrade later on. It wasn't in one of the first exchanges because Andrade got off. Erin got off first on Andrade. But in the thick of the fight, Erin got caught. It wasn't at the beginning. No, Erin was in there Erin was the more successful striker in the exchanges with Andrade. Andrade had one big punch where she was dependent on that punch and it didn't knock Erin out. You know what I'm saying? So, and Erin just kept coming and then Andrade got overwhelmed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was just
Yeah.
it wasn't back and forth. Like Aaron was winning the exchanges clearly with Andrade.
And I think you said it too once, right? When you was watching the Jasmine Andrade fight, you said you thought Jasmine looked a little tentative still, right? Was that you?
Yes, she looked like it looked like she wanted to. It looked like that was like some of the cleanest striking I seen from Jasmine. Like it looked like she had just come back from Thailand right before that fight. So I was looking for the improvements in her stand up. And she looked like but she still looked kind of tentative. Like she looked like she wasn't sure how hard she wanted to land the punches, because she was landing the punches. She was landing punches against Andrade, but they had nothing behind them. Like, and I was like, she's just like she pulling her punches a little bit. Like, I want to see Jasmine follow through with those punches like somebody like Aaron does, or like Casey O'Neill does. Honk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the way they follow through with the shot, you know what I'm saying? The punch through their opponent. And like Jasmine just seemed like she was kind of placing the punches. Like she wasn't turning Andrade's head with the punches, versus Aaron Blanchfield was snapping Andrade's head back. Like there's a difference, bro.
User said you need to rewatch that fight. He said Andrade caught Blanchfield clean in one of the first exchanges. She did, right?
No, even if she did, she still, for every one that she hit Aaron clean with, she got hit with 5 clean ones from Aaron. Like, so what are we talking about? Like, what are we? Are we just talking about 2 moments that Andrade had in a fight that she got outworked and finished in? Like, I mean, think about what Aaron Blanchfield did. She overwhelmed her and finished her. Like, bro, that fight was not close or competitive at all.
Yeah, Moonlight said Aaron has heart. Yeah, she's got a heart and she got a good chin too. But that's why I keep saying too is that, yeah, you don't want to keep proving you have a good chin. Like, I do want to see both fighters get their defense up. Because when you fight a better striker like Natalia Manon, we know how it's going to look. We know how to look. You get taken apart. Johnny said, I can't remember the last fight Manon stopped. Well, yeah, she stopped. Or can't name another one. He stopped. Let me see. Victoria Leonardo, she stopped before Wang Cong, and she stopped, of course, Ricci.
Tabitha Ricci.
Yeah, and she stopped Jasmine. Yeah.
Yeah, she stopped Jasmine. Yeah, okay.
She stopped Jasmine. Oh yeah, here's a question. Frankman asked. Hold on. Oh, real quick. Marcus said you talking about Effion Davies who subbed Dern. Yeah. Frankman said who wins between Perez and Norman Dumont?
Oh, see, I'm worried about Norma Dumont on her back. I am.
I was gonna say the same thing.
I'm worried about her on her back, and to have questions about that and walking into a fight with Alan Perez that doesn't look good for Norma. You know, and Alan, and this is one thing about Alan said. Like, I'm glad that we brought that up, because I was saying, these are the type of things that Alan Perez has, or the things that I wish that Jasmine Jasudavicius has, and Tracy Cortez has. You know what I'm saying? When Alan Perez throws hands, like she hits you. Like, Alan Perez got some sneaky power though. You know what I'm saying? Like, she got some sneaky power. She was knocking Macy Chasson head all the way around that octagon. You know what I'm saying? And man, like, if she puts Norma on her back, dude, like, Norma gonna be in trouble, because Alan Perez is great. She is great on her top pressure. Is fantastic. You know what I'm saying? Like, when she gets you down to the ground, like, you're kind of in her world. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and we seen how Ketlin made Norma look, and I'm like, it was just Ketlin who don't pull the trigger.
Yeah, Norma, to me, one of her things that I've always said in the past was her, not going in and decisively win. Well, that's what she decisively wins a fight, but she won't go in and dominate a fight. That's my thing. Like, I think her thing in the past that I've always kind of questioned was, like, why won't she go straight out and go for the kill? I know she has that power if she sits on her punches, but to me, it's like she just kind of sits back and she'll just do enough to win each round. But it's kind of been an issue in several of her fights, where she'll go in and do enough, but somebody in there might just go in there and start taking her down and just controlling her, and she would just be stuck on her back. Like she kind of got gifted in that fight against Ketlin Vieira, you know, because Ketlin was outworking her in some areas,
Yeah.
and she was kind of sitting back. So I'm not seeing Norma do enough anymore, like to make me think that she could just go in and dominate Eileen Perez. Eileen Perez has a good chance to win that fight. I actually think Jocelyn Edwards has a better chance to beat Eileen Perez in a rematch than Norma would right now.
I don't know, dog. I don't know, man. Because that first fight was not.
What
close.
you think Norma has a better chance to beat her than Jocelyn does?
I think it's the same.
I'll say Jocelyn has a better chance. I think Jocelyn has a better chance because she won't spend as much time like on the back foot, out of range.
But Eileen beat her decisively the first time.
Did she though?
Yeah, she did, dude. She beat if that was that fight close. Am I not remembering?
I remember there were some close takedowns. I know they were taking each other down in that fight. Like, let me pull up the takedown stats here real quick, because if I remember, I know there was a couple rolls in there where both of them were, taking each other. I can't remember if it was the second or third round. I did kind of walk away in that one. Definitely disappointed in Perez too, as far as not striking enough. So, hold on, let me see. Jocelyn Edwards, Eileen Perez. What are they talking about in the chat, man? PJ said, "Oh, that was you." You said Aaron Wood Maverick. Yeah, she won that fight. I was torn in that fight because you know me, I like both fighters, but
no, he was trying to say that Aaron Blanchfield ain't fought no big, strong wrestler. I said, okay, she fought Miranda Maverick. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like Miranda Maverick is strong and grapples. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, the grappling exchanges in that fight were pretty good too. Like,
yeah,
there was a couple of times like she almost got Miranda submitted, but Miranda was breaking out of him.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, those were some good rounds too.
Clostrom said, "Can you all respond to my Tyler comment? Can you pull his Tyler comment up? I'm looking for that stat thing."
Okay, let me scroll up and look. Tyler. Let me go back up. Colostrum said that.
So y'all lucky. Y'all got Tyler. Some YouTubers on here that like the sport of WMMA. That'll do that.
Right, for real. Okay, he said, what are y'all thoughts on Aaron not being able to take Tyler down? Jazz is around the same size as Tyler, but better wrestler grappler than Tyler. Yeah, that's an advantage that's an advantage that Aaron's going to have to, that Jasmine's going to have to use. Aaron is short. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's harder for her to get the leverage on these bigger girls like that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, we saw it against Manon. We saw it against Tyler. She couldn't get Tyler down. You know what I'm saying? Like the biggest threat for grapplers is another grappler. People be thinking that the biggest threats for these grapplers be strikers, and I be trying to tell y'all that that's not the problem. That's not the biggest threats for these grapplers. The biggest threat for the grapplers is another grappler. You know, so somebody who can stop your takedown, somebody who can counter wrestle you when you go to take them down. You know what I'm saying? Like those are the ones that's gonna cause you problems. You know what I'm saying? People with good take, not necessarily grappling, but people with good takedown defense. Like that's where you struggle. You know what I'm saying? Look at Manon. Manon's not the best grappler, but look at how she stopped. Look how she stopped Aaron's repeated takedown attempts against her. You know what I'm saying? Forcing Aaron to stand and trade with her where Manon knew she would have the advantage. That was smart by Manon Fior. That's good strategy by Manon to win that fight. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. Same thing. Johnny says Aaron's going to finish Jasmine by TKO.
Aaron's going to finish Jasmine. I'm kind of thinking that's possible too, though, man.
Yeah, I mean that's very possible. Yeah, that's possible.
Oh dang, man! They got Eileen Perez with 6 takedowns, and Jocelyn had none. Dang.
I'm looking. Let me see.
Okay, well, one submission attempt was from Jocelyn in that fight, so it must have been that reversal, if I remember.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking.
Now, on strike numbers, total strikes landed 130 for Jocelyn and 68 for Eileen Perez.
Strikes, really?
So I don't know. Franklin said Alexa versus Manon is the hardest fight to call at the moment. Yeah, that's one reason I want to see it. That's a good fight. That's a fight that would, if whoever can starch the other in that fight or just straight dominate the other in that fight could argue another title shot for either one of them. But
who you talking about? Oh, Alexa Manon. Okay.
Yeah, if whoever could like get a victory over the other, that will argue for another title fight there for him. But if Aaron goes in there and beats Jasmine, she could be like, yo, I won 3 in a row. Let me get mine.
Yeah.
And me being trying to be fair here because I want to see a new look too. And, Aaron working hard. I might say, hey, Aaron, you get your shot. You know what I mean? Like that's
there's no denying if she goes ahead and whoops Jasmine. There's no denying she gets her shot. Aaron gets her shot. Aaron gets her
whoops
shot.
Jasmine.
Yeah.
Of course, after Natalia though. After Natalia. That's after
Natalia. However, I mean,
after Natalia,
that fight still ain't booked. So however it play out,
whenever that fight's booked, after, because you just can't have Natalia sitting on the boards rankings or the AI rankings at #1 for no reason. Come on now, that fight need to go ahead and be booked.
It's been done before.
I don't think it will in this one.
That's what I mean. I'm just saying that fight ain't been booked, but we'll see. But I have seen Valentina training, and I have seen Natalia still.
Yeah, I've seen both of them training, so I'm just I think it's just there. I don't even think it got anything to do with the match because the match makes sense now. It's just the UFC with this booking, man. Like, I don't get it. Yeah, I don't know. Frank said, "What's the hold up with Valentina and Natalia?" I don't know.
Now, when is Jasmine and Aaron?
Jasmine and Aaron is on the card with Dern and Robertson, which is August 8th. Is that the weekend of the August? Not the third weekend, August 20th or something. Hold on, I got it right here. August 15th. It's August 15th. It's on that card in Philly.
That's a little over a month away. If we ain't heard nothing by then, and Jasmine, Aaron get out of this fight clean and calls Valentina out, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, it's got to be a perfect storm. If by that time that fight come around and we still ain't had no title fight, now that's just a little bit over a month away, y'all. That's a month away. That's not a long time. That's 30 days away. Yeah. So if we have no title fight announcement in flyweight, and Aaron goes out here and starches or beats Jasmine Jasudavicius, gets on the microphone and calls out Valentina Shevchenko or calls for the title, she give her shot. Give her shot. Because what's the hold up at that point? James Prez in the building? What's up, James?
Hey, look.
But yeah, give her a time.
Look. Johnny said Valentina needs more time to train because she's 38 now. Nah, no, she doesn't. Stop it. When you get to that age, it's like it should already be second nature to me. Like, I think if you overtrain at that age, you could hurt yourself. So,
right. I
don't think she needs more time to train. Moonlight said, "Who has the best chance against Shevchenko?" Shoot. Well, everybody's been there and done that now.
Except I think
I think the best ones are still the ones at the top. Like, it would either be Manon building off of what she did the last time, or the fourth fight with Grasso. She got put them brick hands to work again.
Hey,
but the question is, can she? Because that wrestling was something, man, in that third fight.
Grasso might roll Valentina though. She might roll again. Man. She might put her. She could put her out this time though.
Yeah. User said maybe Fiore if she simply stalls. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, if you just kind of stall it and take control time, that's the best thing you could do. Or, if you pull her into a firefight match, You know, if you got your power precision set up right.
I'm actually interested in that. Now that you got that poster up there, of course, G Rob versus Dern. But I'm also interested in Islam Makhachev versus Ian Machado Gary, because that is a good fight. People sleeping on Ian, but Ian only lost to Shevchenko Romanov, and they were both undefeated in that. We're going into that fight, so somebody had to lose, and it was by decision. Like, he didn't get stopped. So, and that was a good fight. You know what I'm saying? That was a good fight. I remember that fight vividly. Like Ian Machado Gary is about to give Islam Makhachev some hell. I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there.
Yeah, I mean, what? Let me see. What's the size difference between the two? Like, really, like
Ian's much bigger. Yeah. But let me go back here. Let's see. Let me look it up.
All right. Yeah, while you pull that up, I'm just pulling up UFC 329 for this weekend. Yeah, really, man. Like, shoot. Yeah, I might go live this Saturday for this card. I mean, for the prelims, you got some interesting fights. Early prelims. In the prelims, Cody Garbrandt.
Yeah, dude. Okay, so you got Islam at 5'8", Ian Gary at 6'2".
Dang.
Ian Gary with a 74.5-inch reach, Islam Makhachev with a 70.5-inch reach.
And he be finding ways to win too. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ian, yeah, he does. That boy Ian can fight.
Because he did beat what's his name, Carlos Prates, right?
Carlos Prates, yeah, yeah, he did. Yeah.
And he beat old dude. What's his name? I know he beat Michael Venom Page, but what's the other guy's name? Dang, he's been out for a while now. The other Russian, whatever he is, wrestler. What is his name? Let me pull up Ian's resume here.
Bilal Muhammad.
Who?
He just beat Bilal Muhammad.
Not him, but no. That's right. He lost to Shavkat. That's right.
He lost to Shavkat. That's his only loss.
Yeah, he lost that fight. But other than that, I mean, his chance against Islam is there, man. Like, it's there.
He's got a good record too, man. Like, he's got wins over Daniel Rodriguez, Neil Magny, Jeff Neal, Michael Venom Page, Carlos Prates, and former champion Bilal Muhammad. Like, Ian Gary got a solid ass resume. Mm-hmm. He does, man. Yeah.
Ooh, man, wait, real quick. Johnny asked, who would you pick between Morales and Prates? I'm going to have to go Morales, man, but that's a banger. I'll tell you right now, somebody getting stopped in that fight.
So, yeah.
I'm going to go with Morales though now, but I need that fight.
Oh, dude, Carlos Prates and Michael Morales.
When is Michael Morales' next fight, though, man? Like, what? Is he like a boogeyman or something? Anybody want to fight him? What's going on?
No, let's see. It's been a minute, ain't it? Has he fought this year? He fought this year.
Did he? No. His last fight was Sean Brady last year.
Damn, it's been that long.
It was on the that was on the card with not Manon, but that was on the card with that was the Whaley Valentino card, wasn't it?
Dude.
Since he ain't been in there as long as the champ.
Yeah, that was Whaley Valentino.
Yeah. So it's been almost half a year since he fought.
He got a good record too, man. Jake Matthews, Max Griffin, Neil Magny, Gilbert Burns, Sean Brady. He's got a good record too.
All stops, right? Well, not all of Jake Matthews.
Well, except the Jake Matthews, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. There's some good records, man. There's some good UFC coming up. I'm glad it's all free. Let's see. Let me look at Carlos Prates right quick. Let me just glance at Carlos Prates. Everybody's talking about that guy.
Robot said Morales better wrestle. Carlos catches him. It's over. It could be the other way around, right?
Oh, that dude got some deadly hands, boy. He got some deadly hands. Let me see. Let me check his record right. Let me see his last. Okay, yeah. So his last loss was Ian Gary. And then Jeff Neal, Leon Edwards, Jack. So he got 2 wins over 2 former champions. So I mean, he's that's a fight. That's really the fight to make. Aren't they kind of talking about each other? Ain't they kind of talking to each other right now? Like a little banter back and forth.
Who, Ian?
No, I'm saying like ain't Cortez and Morales kind of bantering back and forth about fighting right now? I thought I heard
that Ian and Protest were trying to fight each other again, like in a rematch.
Oh,
something like that. But I haven't heard Morales really. I haven't heard Protest really showing any interest in that fight though.
Man, I just really hope that Islam don't get caught clean, dude, because Ian got power, man. Like Ian Gary, he's got knockout power, man. So yeah, Islam done been knocked out before. He done been knocked out before, but I'm just saying, man, woof, that's a dangerous first title defense or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a hell of a first title defense for Islam.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a handful in front of him here, man.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy is, again, we going back to this. Look, Islam, he got his title fight lined up. Where's Valentina? They fought on the same card, right? Where's her title fight? Come on now, let's go ahead and put this thing on for August or something.
Yeah, man. Hey, Colossus says, "Come on, which I can't believe y'all haven't talked about the return from the dead, Jan versus Denise Gong." I haven't seen it.
I ain't seen it, and we were just talking about that like an hour ago. So
yeah, we was talking about it.
We was on Jan about for a good minute. We were talking about her fighting, her not wanting to fight the title fight, whatever you said.
Yeah.
But I ain't heard that. I mean, I ain't heard that fight. I thought originally.
Yeah, combo. Yeah. Yan Xiaonan and Denise Gomes are scheduled to square off in the women's strawweight bout at UFC Fight Night 286, August 29th, 2026, at the Shanghai Indoor Stadium in Shanghai, China.
Hold on. Okay.
UFC Shanghai. Yeah. Yan Xiaonan versus Denise Gomes.
Well, it's about time.
Dude, I didn't see this.
August 29th. Okay, there it is.
There it is, yeah. There it is. That's happening. Wow.
Well, I got Jan early pick here. Honestly, I think I got Jan. There's some of y'all thought Tap the Reach was gonna go in there and beat Jan. I was like, nah. Now see, Burner, that's a different story. Burner getting rubber beating Jan. That happened. That was kind of because that style just made me say, okay, yeah, like I think Burner might get that. This one here,
early pick, I got Jan too. Early pick, Jan the combo. Jan came out of high. We got Jan to find. We flushed out Jan.
Finally, man. About time, man. You would defend that top 5 spot, man. Yeah.
We found her.
But let me ask you this though. Now that we got this other title fight up here, the Dern and Jillian Robertson fight. Like, how do you like Jillian's chances of actually landing some big shots on Dern and getting Dern's respect in this fight?
At 0. Because I'm not expecting that from Jillian Robertson. I'm not.
What if she has to? What if she has to? So you think it's going to be a long night, or you think it's over if she can't get Dern to the ground?
I don't think it'll be over. I don't think it'll be over because Jillian is going to be prepared for that. She's going to be prepared to strike if she has to. You know what I'm saying? Her striking has gotten better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it has gotten better. And she is to the point where she has to stand and trade with you like she can. She's still not a good striker. She's just not. But I'm not expecting Robertson to land a big punch out here. Like, I'm not looking for that. I'm not looking for it. She's just going to have to – there's one way that she can really earn her respect. She's got to earn it her way. Like
Yeah.
Jillian has to win. If she's gonna win this fight, she has to win it her way. This is not a fight where she needs to step out of the box and be something different that she hasn't been. No, she needs to do what got her to the game. You know what I'm saying? And she needs to do what's gonna get her the win. And she's going into the lava pit. They both going into the lava pit.
Now,
but
I gotta ask you this before we go too far. I gotta ask this now because I kind of disagree on some things. But if she's got to be her and do what she does, ain't that kind of dangerous? Like, you don't mean be one dimensional, right?
You know, I get what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying. But I think that I know how we are. You know what I'm saying? But Jillian Robertson is not even like, let's say, for example, one-dimensional. A one-dimensional blowout that we had was Zhang Weili versus Tatiana Suarez. Jillian Robertson won't be that kind of dead in the water like Suarez was. You know what I'm saying? Like G-Rob won't be that. You know what I'm saying? Because G-Rob has been throwing a lot of combinations in these fights. Like, let's really assess G-Rob's path through strawweight. Like, let's
on the feet or on the ground.
Let's on the feet. Let's get comfortable. Let's get comfortable on the feet here. You know,
send me some fights where I can see some combinations thrown. I'm not being funny. I'm just serious. Like, it'll help me out.
When she fought, who was she? When she was fighting Michelle Waterson, Jillian Robertson was landed some good body kicks on Michelle Waterson. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, Jillian got a nice body kick. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was landing some good body kicks. I've seen Jillian flick head kicks. You know what I'm saying? Like, she started being whenever you could see the moment when she switched to goat shed because she became very kick heavy, throwing a lot of kicks, throwing a lot of calf kicks for one. You know what I'm saying? Then also throwing a lot of body kicks. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to think of Jillian Robertson as the same Jillian Robertson that she was at flyweight, who really didn't have that kind of striking. You know what I'm saying? Her striking has improved since her time at strawweight. You know what I'm saying? The fight with it's been a couple. I'm gonna have to go back and point them out to you, but I know for sure the Michelle Waterson fight, she was in there giving Michelle Waterson the business. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we'll see. And then she bloodied up Tabitha Ricci. I gotta say, she did.
Yeah, that was a competitive fight. That was competitive because I'm just trying to go back before this fight. I'm going to go back and I'm pretty much going to just go back and watch all her strawweight fights and to see what she worked on the feet, because that's my problem. Like, going forward in this fight is like getting Dern's respect, because this Dern just comes forward sometimes and behind her power shots she's got so many openings. So I'm just like, is Jillian just going to go straight for the takedown here and think it's going to be all cake from there? Or is she going to rock Dern? How's it going to work out here?
Okay, so the strategy that Jillian Robertson used, because you pointed this out to me. The strategy Robertson used her last fight at 25 against Priscilla Cachoeira. You know what I'm saying? When Priscilla was jabbing up Jillian Robertson, you know what I'm saying? And what did Jillian start doing? What did she do? She started throwing that low calf kick. You know what I'm saying? She started throwing that low calf kick. Then she smashed that low kick a couple times. And that last time she followed up with a takedown, took Priscilla Cachoeira down, choked her out. You know what I'm saying? Like, G-Rob has been doing things like that. She's been setting up her takedowns a lot better. So I think that she has more than one way of, other than power, like landing a big punch that's really going to make Mackenzie Dern has the advantage on the feet. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mackenzie Dern has the clear advantage on the feet. She's sharp on the feet. So Robinson's going to have to be careful about how she, engages Mackenzie Dern on the feet. Mackenzie Dern has just came leaps and bounds with her striking. You know what I'm saying? Like, she has like those improvements that we want to see Jillian Robertson have. Mackenzie Dern has those. You know what I'm saying? So she is that fighter. You know, she is the champion. Let me put it like that. She is the champion for a reason. So
hey, remember we were talking about earlier. Colstrom said Dern don't talk like a real champ. He said she low key fears Weili. Do you believe that?
This is the thing. I've already G-checked y'all on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, she said that. But what did she follow it up with? Can we talk about what she followed it up with? When she was playing a poker or whatever, they asked her. You know what I'm saying? They asked her. They said, how do you feel about your next opponent? Possibly, you know, you have some contenders, but what about Zhang Weili? She was like, you know, if Zhang Weili is my next fight, she said I'm gonna be ready for Zhang Weili. She goes, if that's the fight that gets made, then that's the fight that gets made. I'm ready. I'm ready for whoever they put in front of me. That's also what Mackenzie Dern said. But everybody seems to have had amnesia all of a sudden in 2026 since it got hot outside. Everybody can't remember that Mackenzie Dern said that, but she said that. So can we stop saying that? Can we stop harping on the fact that she said she may not be 100% ready for, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need more time to train for her. Yes, she said that, but she followed it up with it's whenever, wherever with Zhang Weili or whoever else want to sign on the dotted line. And it happened to be the Canadian Strangler, Jillian Robertson. Like, it's 50-50 to me. You know, like, this fight is 50-50 to me. And we all know it's gonna get real dangerous when it hits the mat. It's gonna get real dangerous for somebody when it hits the mat. You know, and Mackenzie Dern can holler all she want to about the IBFAC 942-62 Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu champ. You know what I'm saying? That she was. You know, this is MMA Jiu-Jitsu. You know what I'm saying? And whose grappling has looked better in the UFC against high-level talent in MMA scenarios, and it's Jillian Robertson. Hence why she has the record for it. You know what I'm saying? So on paper, if the fight hits the mat, the perceived advantage should be Jillian Robertson. But we just gonna have to see. Jillian Robertson gonna have to be careful in the scrambles. That's where it's gonna be interesting because Mackenzie Dern can scramble. You know what I'm saying? And Robertson's used to floating on her opponents. You know what I'm saying? She's used to floating. You know what I'm saying? In transitions against these girls on the ground, because these girls don't know what to do when Jillian Robertson has them in a compromising position. But that's not going to be the case with Mackenzie Dern. That's what makes it so dangerous. Like, that's what makes this fight so interesting and so dangerous if it hits the mat. So yeah, like, that's the thing. This is a fantastic fight.
Fantastic. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good fight. I just, you know, going back to what you were saying earlier, I think the opposite with Jillian. Like, I got to see some things from Jillian that I haven't seen before. Like, I've got to see her what she's done in the past, but I've got to see some things that make me say, wow. You know what I mean? Like, I compare it to the Grasso Valentina fight. You know, like, I had to see Grasso do some things that were going to wow me and shut me up. So Jillian's got to do some things to shut me up in this fight because, you know, one thing I think at this level, you know, when you've done the same thing over and over, you know, fighters, they can predict you. You know, they can predict you. And I think Mackenzie, being a grappler too, she's going to know some of the things that Jillian is capable of and what she's going to try, whether it's trying to take her down or, you know, get a submission on her or ground and pound or whatever. But I think it's going to be a situation where Jillian's going to have to kind of stun Mackenzie, like, with strikes and just mentally too. You know, like when Grasso won that first fight against Valentina, like, she was doing some things that she was capable of doing, but sometimes she's never done in fights. But when she started, like, stinging Valentina, you know, in the pocket and landing punches and standing her ground against her, it was different. You know, like, Grasso's boxed before, but Grasso's mostly boxed from a range where she could just beat girls up and not really be in the pocket to take anything back. But, you know, when she started getting Valentina's respect on the feet, it took that element out of Valentina for a little bit, you know, in that fight. So granted, you know, Dern's not the same level of champion as Valentina, but still, like, Jillian, to me, seeing her do something for so long, you know, and that Dern could be capable of doing to her, like, I just need to see Jillian kind of starts, you know, going in there and kind of catching Dern early. You know what I mean? Like, catching her early on the feet with strikes, using some angles. Because if she can submit her, take her down, you know, she's that good, you know, it's always going to be there too. She can always go back to that. But I just think it's going to be a fight where if you a champion or you champion level, you got to show some different levels, not just what we've seen in the past.
Yeah. No, I agree with that too. It's a scrap for sure. It's a dog fight for sure. It can turn into a dog fight. You know, I can see this as being like a lot of. I can see this, you know, a lot of cage work. I can see a lot of ground and pound. Like, You know what I'm saying? Like, I can see these two. I can see a dog fight happening, dude. You know, and I would love to see it, man. Like, because they both got that dog in her. They both got that dog, man. And it's when it comes down to locking that cage door, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna find. It's hard to find. It's hard to have two fighters who both got that two in a championship fight that both got that dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they got it. They got it. It's two big dogs coming in that octagon that night. Two big barks. So we're gonna see.
Yeah.
Colosseum brings up a good question. Who's physically stronger, Dern or Jillian? At strawweight, it's hard. That's a hard one, man. Like, that's a hard one. I think who's more in control. I think Jillian is more in control of her movement than
that's
Dern.
what I was gonna say. Like, I think she's more in control, but I think naturally stronger is probably Mackenzie Dern.
Yeah.
You know, seeing her be a little bit stronger, but you know, it ain't too far behind because, you know, G-Rob's been fighting at flyweight for a long time. And, you know, if she moves down to a weight that's good for her body, she could be stronger in there. But I think physically, probably, I would say Dern. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just crazy seeing how I'm thinking in my head how Jillian drags people down, man. Like, the grip she gets on people and she drags them down. Like, you know, is Dern immune to that? You know what I'm saying? Like, is Mackenzie Dern immune to the weight, like being drugged down by Jillian Robertson? Because Jillian drags, like, when Jillian takes you down, she's efficient with takedowns. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like, I think G-Rob don't quite get enough credit for that. Like, she's pretty efficient with takedowns. You know what I'm saying? She 9 times out of 10 she gets them. You know, and it's like, you know, whew, like, is Mackenzie Dern immune to that? I know that I think that Mackenzie can take Jillian down. I've seen Jillian be taken down. Granted, she was taken down by bigger girls, you know what I'm saying, but I've seen her be taken down, you know what I'm saying. But Mackenzie Dern is not immune to being taken down by Jillian Robertson, in my opinion.
No, she's not. Verna took her down multiple times.
Right.
You know, so yeah, I know, like, Dern can be taken down. Like, Dern has struggled in the past to get girls down, but she's been taken down because I think just because of her reckless mindset of always being on the ground, she's not like a striker that wants to stay on the feet, you know. So I don't really think it's something she really works on. Like, we mostly say strikers need to work on takedown defense, right? But grapplers that want to welcome the ground, she's probably not even in there working on that against some of these girls in their kind of slicker entries, you know.
Right. Some robots, man. I'm not even about to read it.
Hold that comment for a second. I see. I'm gonna read it though. But Paul said, I told Frankman that. See, Paul said Whaley smokes Rose in 2026.
No, I'm not buying into that.
She
0-2 against Rose. Come on, man.
At 115.
At 150, and then
I mean, look. Personally, I don't care about that rubber match because 0-2. The only rubber match we need. I'm gonna say this again. I don't care if anybody tell me to shut up. We need Rose versus Andrade. Why? Because that trilogy or rivalry is at 1-1. That makes more sense. Andrade Rose at 125, and then they both hang it up. And both hang it up after that. That's it. That makes more sense.
Come on, Combo, man.
That was, you remember that, man? Look, Rose got her nose broken. She still won that fight, the second fight. Yeah. That was a war, man. And the first fight was good. So why would you not want to see that again? But do you really want to see, Rose take down Whaley, hold her down for like 3 rounds? You know what I mean? Or if Whaley go in there and starts Rose, she beat her, but now she's still 1-2. It don't make any sense.
Right. Yeah.
And I think Rose and Andrade are kind of closer on the end of their careers than I think Whaley's about done, but I think they're kind of closer to, you know, both being just like done soon.
Yeah, I would say for sure for Andrade, but I think Rose got some time left at 125 for sure. I do. I think she does.
Like
because I
put
think
it
it's
in fights.
easier.
Put it in fights. How many fights?
Maybe I say total fights left that in Rose's career. I'd say 4.
Okay, yeah, you read my mind. I was about to say 4. Okay.
Yeah.
And I would say about 4 more. I would say because she's still early 30s too, so she ain't taking like big damage either. So because Andrade could probably do 1 or 2 and be done now, just for the sake of it,
Right.
financially. But that's all I want. I'd rather them 2 run it back than Whaley getting a third fight.
Yeah. I'd rather see Andrade too, because it's something about Andrade's style that Rose hate. Rose
Yeah.
He hate fighting Andrade.
All right, look at this. Okay, so Robot says G-Rob loses to Pierre Rodriguez in a rematch, not Soul and G-Rob being a champion. That striking is terrible. Dern got a Candyland title defense.
Man,
ooh,
that's a comment that you can't even put energy in to respond to.
Do y'all think that do y'all think this is really a soft title defense for Dern?
G-Rob finishes Pierre Rodriguez in the first round, and people think that this dude thinks Pierre Rodriguez beats her in a rematch.
Because technically, Pierre Rodriguez ain't even ranked.
I mean,
AI says different. AI says number 6, but
Oh boy, right there is funny.
Look, common sense says she's not.
So y'all are thinking that Jillian Robertson is a soft touch for Mackenzie. Okay,
let me ask can I put up a poll here real quick? Let's do that before we wrap this up. Is G-Rob a...
That's crazy. That's really crazy.
There we go. And right there. All right, there's the question. Is G-Rob well, I put 2 is's in there, but you get the gist. G-Rob is she a soft touch title defense?
That's a crazy theory. That's a crazy theory.
Robot said Pierre Rodriguez got way too cocky on the ground and different approach. She wins. I don't know. Like Pierre Rodriguez never really showed me anything that stood out about her on her feet or on the ground. Like even that first fight she fought with Sam Hughes, I thought Sam Hughes would beat her. I mean, the second fight when they rematched, I think she clearly won that one. But Pierre Rodriguez, she's like a scrappy type fighter, but I haven't really seen her do like a couple of things that stand out to me.
Right. Like what is Pierre Rodriguez done? I mean, like, what has Pierre Rodriguez done to make you think that she would defeat Jillian Robertson, who's about to fight for a title? Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
that's wild.
Well, somebody need to answer that question because I put it up there. Gotta stand up.
Y'all see the poll. Type 1 for yes, type 2 for no. Y'all see the poll up there.
Y'all ask a good question, we answer it right. Stand on business here.
Stand on business.
Paul said, "Is this prime Dern or are we past the prime?" Because I think prime 100% Dern beats G-Rob, but Jillian is gonna be dangerous coming for that belt. Yeah, I think she's dangerous. I still think it's gonna be a dangerous fight.
Yes, it's dangerous for sure.
Like I think any fight outside of Wei Lee is a dangerous fight for anybody. You know what I mean? Like I think they're all pretty competitive. Like anybody else hold the belt's gonna be a competitive fight.
But
just like flyweight, I think that if Valentina wasn't champion, I think whoever wins the belt, it could be always up in the air kind of situation, or a closer situation.
But who else? Who else is there? Who else is there that would give her a more dangerous fight right now?
Who, McKenzie?
Yes.
Let's see. Who could be a dangerous fight from Kenzie Dern?
That makes sense.
That
In
makes
the
sense
top
right
5.
now.
Other than, of course, Wei Lee.
Suarez?
Oh, I forgot about Suarez. I forgot about Tatiana Suarez. Yeah, okay, you got Tatiana Suarez.
Yeah.
But
She
I
cause
guess they didn't
I
want to go
remember,
that
yeah,
route.
she did bounce back and choke out Loopy too, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. She did choke out Loopy. Ain't she? Who's she fighting next?
Oh
Don't
man.
don't Suarez got a fight booked?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
It might have been. It might have been the Loopy fight I'm thinking of. Okay, yeah, she just fought Loopy. Okay, that's right. That's right. So, yeah, man, Suarez could have been it too. I'm sure she
Yeah.
would have took another crack at it, but we don't want to see Suarez versus Zhang Weili too. Not yet. Not yet.
Okay, Marcus thinks that it's a soft touch. Okay.
Damn, really?
And robot. Okay.
Wow.
I think it's that striking aspect thing. I think that gets a lot of people. Hold on. Moonlight said the reason Robertson went to strawweight is Rose after beating her in the jiu-jitsu match. Do you think so? I don't know about that.
Nah,
I think she went because flyweight was too big for her.
I think she went to flyweight because I think she went to strawweight because you know what I'm saying, she kept running in like the fights that she was losing the same way every time.
Mm-hmm.
Like she was getting outdone by these big girls. Like when she fought Maverick, JJ Aldrich, and Tyler Santos, like they just was the big sister in her. You know what I'm saying? So I mean you know what I'm saying? Like they was big sister. I mean, she was still beating big girls like Agapova and Cashwader, you know what I'm saying? She was still beating them bigger girls, but you know, when she stepped up, you know, she would always lose because she was outside. So she went down, and the PI kept telling her, like the same way the PI keep telling Juliana Pena to go to flyweight, they kept telling her to go to strawweight, and finally she did it. But now that's crazy because now when you look back at G-Rob at flyweight, look at her flyweight fights, she does look kind of pudgy, but she didn't look pudgy at the time. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how the difference in how she looked then and how she looks now. But yeah, the UFC PI be telling people like when these people be moving weight classes, like it's the PI be telling them like it's possible for you to do this.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Especially looking at Jillian, like Jillian to me never really. She was just at flyweight, but when I really look at her, like she never struck me as like a presence at flyweight. Like even when the Maverick was shorter than her, but she looked like a flyweight because her build. But even this girl coming in now, that Anna Melisano, like with her reach and height and her physical build, like she could be more of a flyweight just the way she looks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, for real.
But Jillian kind of has that frame like Joanna Rose, like where she could just make 115 comfortably and be strong.
Yeah. Closer says Jillian used to be fast. Go back and look at her fight with Molly. She ain't. I ain't seen Jillian really slow down though. Like she's still like she's never really been fast. Like she's never really been that explosive athletic fighter.
You know she hasn't. I never noticed that either. Like that's something
she's never been fast.
Right. Like it was never something I was trying to call out on. It was just something I always saw. Like she just kind of like wears on you. You know what I mean? Like gets on you.
Man, when she beat Courtney Casey, man.
Yeah, when she beat Courtney Casey, that was like over the course of 3 rounds, right? She wore down.
Yeah, but she had Courtney Casey. She had Courtney Casey firing her whole corner, boy.
Wow, man, I remember that fight, man.
Oh, that was a beat down right there. Now that was crazy, man. Golly.
Hey, Frankman said Mizuki and Talita Alencar are 2 girls to look out for. Mizuki could be if she fought more. Talita Alencar, yeah, I think so. I think she's like a short, little, stocky, strong fighter. But y'all know who I'm looking at. I'm talking Klein and Dinar right now.
Yeah, God, that's Combo got his picks, y'all. Y'all know he got his picks.
Jill, yeah, Franklin said Jillian is still fast. Yeah, okay.
She ain't never been fast. But
I
she ain't
maybe mean
slowed down.
like mentally, maybe like her timing. You know
Yeah,
how
she's
she's
got
on
good
you. So
timing.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Shoot. Yeah, we've been on here about 2 hours because that storm was something too. So
Yeah.
get me in and
Yeah.
out. Anything else, BJ, that you want to cover before we get up out of here? Any
No,
fights
man, I
coming
got
up?
it. I'm gonna hop off here and go watch that episode of Tough and see what happens.
I'll just say this: it was good.
It's
They
good.
keeping them on.
Okay.
Hey, look, the ending, like the ending of the fight too, man. You're gonna be like, oh boy.
Let me not look at the comments, but somebody drop something in the comment. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't trying to look. But yeah, I'm getting ready to go watch. As soon as I get off here, I'm getting ready to go watch it. So yeah, I'm ready to see what happened. I'm ready to see this fight. Yeah. Ain't Tina Black this week?
Oh, Tina Black. Yeah, this is her week.
Yeah. Okay,
Mhm.
okay, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna go watch it.
Okay. Yeah, it's her timing. Yeah, that's what I mean. Her timing is there. Her timing is pretty quick. Definitely. Moonlight said, if you want to see how dangerous Dern is on the feet, go and watch Dern versus Angela Hill. Oh my goodness, that was a beat down there.
Yeah, she beat up Angela Hill. she beat up Angela Hill and she beat up Lupe Godinez. Now Combo said she lost to Lupe.
Because she did. I thought she was that was a close fight. Angela Hill she beat up. Hey, Angela Hill she beat up. We ain't gonna lie about that.
She boxed up Lupe too, though.
I'll go back and watch that. Matter of fact, for the next episode of the mashup, we might have to do some round by rounds.
I got Paramount Plus.
Okay, yeah. So we might have to do that loop. We might have to do that Dern loop.
Dern. Yeah, okay.
And you know what? We might have to do, because we're gonna do one apiece. We'll do Dern and Robertson. So we're gonna do Dern versus Lupe, then we're gonna do Robertson versus Pierre Rodriguez.
Nah, we ain't gonna do. Nah, we can't do Robertson versus Pierre Rodriguez. No.
Come on, man.
We're gonna do Robertson versus Michelle Watterson.
Oh yeah. That's the striking fight, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because I want to see a fight with some striking. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. I want to cover. Okay. Cool. We'll pick that. Definitely.
Okay. Yeah. That's the plan for the next matchup. Hey, don't miss episode 37.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, make sure y'all tune in. Yeah, because we'll be back in 14 days to do that. BJ, you said y'all gonna be live this Friday.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. We're gonna preview this card this weekend, so don't miss that. If y'all want to get some raw trash talk. Yeah, meet me right here. Meet me on No Filter MMA at 7:30 Friday afternoon, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll be there. My boy Taylor will be joining.
All right, and I'll be live again Saturday for the fight companion card. So feel free to pop in. Anybody?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
On that note,
watching.
Yeah. On that note, we're gonna wrap up this 36.
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna catch y'all in 14 days. BJ, another good one.
Yes, sir. Another fire one. Can't wait to listen to this on the ride to work in the morning.
Hey, let your boy at work here. Let him hear some real stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah.
All right, y'all. Take it easy. We out, y'all. Peace.
Yes, sir. Peace out.